On you guys, your boy Big Dog back with another DC TV Talk Part 6 where I'm covering Titans Episode 3 Origins. Listen, every time I watch Titans has become this thing to where I don't know, the day before the first day of school, like my high school or whatever, you would never be able to get sleep that night. You always just keep waking up. And that's how Titans is for me. Every night before Titans come out, I always have this anxious feeling where I just wake up. I woke up at like 12. I woke up at 2. I woke up at 4. And it don't drop till like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I just be angsty when I'll be ready to just watch the episode. I'm really invested to the show. And this episode actually makes me more invested because we got to see more of Dick's background and we got to learn more about Starfire. Uh, they are really teasing us with Beast Boy. Excuse me. They're really teasing us with Beast Boy. That moment at the arcade, I know I'd skip right to the middle of this episode, but that moment at the arcade where him and Rachel and she was playing the game, where she was playing the pinball machine, he was just right there. I'm just like, come on, come on. And then she let loose her powers, broke all the windows outside, and everybody calls. And when they was leaving, they was all leaving in the car. I'm just looking like, turn into a bird, trail them. Like, turn into a bird, follow them, see what happens to her, be a rat in the church. Like, I wanted that to happen so bad. But it's like, hey, hold on, we're going to get it. Because next episode, we get the Doom Patrol, which, me personally, I don't know a lot about the Doom Patrol. I'm probably going to read up on them this week since I got the DC Universe out. So I'm probably going to do some reading up on them this week. I guess I'll probably read a few different iterations. But overall, like the stuff with Dick going back to like, hey, he didn't really want to be with like Bruce Wayne. He's like, hey, I have to find these people to kill them. And it's like, yo, that's not the way. You see it, like he was kind of torn, and you saw how he reacted to his parents being, well, finding out that, hey, this wasn't an accident. Like, somebody actually killed my parents. Like, what the hell is going on? And so I enjoyed that a lot. And Starfire is super dope, bro. Like, I don't give a, like, Starfire character is super dope. Because when we first see her, we saw that she was like, you know what I'm saying, went back and doing some detective work on her own, you know what I'm saying, researching Rachel. And we find out that, hey, she's been, like, you know what I'm saying, searching for a while. She thought it's been a few months, but apparently it's been years. You know what I'm saying? She's been trying to get a hold of her. And we have this moment where when we first see her grab Rachel is when she kills the guy from the father from the nuclear family. She just, like, no hesitation, just smokes him, dog. And I'm like people got to realize, like, Starfire does not mind killing because no matter how you may see it on the show, no matter how long she's been on Earth, from her on her planet, killing was always okay, especially if the person was bad. And so we see that in this episode. So I'm like, fuck, like, she really did her thing, and she kills, like, she fries his ass and takes him, and it just was so dope. And then the scene in the diner where she was like, hey, go to the car. Like, she has like like an older sister vibe with, like, hey, watch back, I'm about to handle this. And, like, she goes, like, bro, she was throwing some fucking haymakers, bro. Like, she throw them bitches. I was like I'm looking at the punches. I'm like, oh, these is not no soft ass. Like, she is really punching the shit out these dudes, bro. Yeah, you got to be up to really take one of them. And, she got super strength anyway, so I'm pretty sure it's a couple broken jaws. But that was dope as hell. She like, hey, I guess here's the chicken and waffles. I guess it was on the house. Like, it's all so dope, that relationship. And then her stealing Dick's car. Dick like, hey, Dick basically like, hey, bro, you stole my car. Like, I really like your car. This is like the first one he actually stole from Bruce. And, like, it's so many different callbacks. Me personally, I'm really ready to see. Like, it teases them getting together, and then it's like, it pulls back. It's like, oh, we about to get them together. Then it pulls back. And I like that. I thought that's actually dope. It's something that I actually enjoyed. We get to see the nuclear family, like, hey, we failed. And they pretty much, I guess they about to blow their heads off. I don't even know. But the dude had the button in his hand. And they just pretty much accepted, like, yo, we about to die. He's like, no, maybe we get another chance. Like, and another thing that was amazing was, like, the music and the score. in certain scenes, some of the scenes with Starfire, I like the music, but like when they do the throwback, when they do the flashback to like Wayne Manor, and that score kicks in, that really gets you hyped. You know what I'm saying? That part like is super dope. And you see Bruce, and when he was like watching him, Dick get interviewed and stuff. It's all just it had this like gravity, this pull to it. You know what I'm saying? It just like elevated the episode. It's crazy. I said gravity. Gravity pushes you down, but then I said elevated. It's kind of opposite, but I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode a lot for a lot of different reasons, and I thought overall it was just super dope. Uh, the way they did with each character, and they teasing Beast Boy, and I think when we really get to see Gar, it's really gonna pay off, and I think he's gonna really kill it because like he's kind of nervous, and you know how Beast Boy feels about Raven, so I like how they kind of tease that right there. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do upcoming, because now the fact that she's been trapped, now she's like pretty much kidnapped in like the house, or like the church or whatever. It's like, and then they teasing Trigon like, oh, we have to keep her away from her father. Like she's a gateway for her father to get through, and we know what he pretty much brings. Because we know that this is kind of like from the new Teen Titans, but with like a different twist on it. And I thought that was dope, because if we see Trigon first season, like bro, that's gonna be crazy. Only little thing I thought was kind of not corny, but like seemed kind of cheesy was like Dick was jumped out out his room onto the tree and doing like the flip. It was like blatant CGI, but it kind of reminded me of some stuff I seen in Arrow and the crossover last year when Arrow was swinging, shooting the arrows and stuff, trying to repair the building. But overall, I still thought that was just I got it. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm like, okay. And plus, he's an acrobat. You know what I'm saying? So he will be able to do those moves. It just they probably couldn't get him doing it on the trees. Just don't want to kill the guy. But like I said, yeah, it's gonna be dope to see them. See what happens now that she's on the run. Is she gonna run into the Doom Patrol? Is that necessarily what's gonna happen? That we know that the nuclear family's about to get another father, so they're gonna go back and try to take them down. It's a lot of stuff, and we see Dove recovering, so we know Dove's not dead, which is great because I think she was my favorite part of the last episode. So I'm looking forward to seeing how can Doug come back, because I really enjoy those two characters, especially like that iteration. But overall, I thought this was a really good episode. It got me excited more. I got to do some reading up on the Doom Patrol this week, do some cramming, because I'm looking forward to see what they have. And because I think this is after this episode, after the next episode with Doom Patrol. That's when Beast Boy is really gonna join the crew, because initially originally he was a part of the Doom Patrol before he joined the Teen Titans. So I'm looking forward to see it. You guys, let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I catch up with you guys Monday for another DC TV talk covering Supergirl episode 3. Other than that, peace out.